Alright guys, I'm back with another Grenminer video because there isn't much else to talk about as far as the projects I'm already in. Of course, this particular video, not sponsored, not anything weird. Well, it's somewhat sponsored. I'll leave it at that. It's somewhat sponsored. But it's still paying out. However, if you ask any questions in the Telegram about the 16-day plan, you will get banned. I just got banned, and all I asked is if anybody got their money from the 16-day plan, because there's people in my YouTube asking about it. That's all I said. I was banned within 3 seconds after saying that. But the platform is paying out. The reviews are going crazy as usual. And I had another supporter mention that some of the 16-day stakes might pay. It just depends on the digital asset that you are withdrawing. It's tricky, but I also have another guy that invested with the USDT Tron, and that's what I invested in for a 16-day. And he got pretty much like 1 day's worth. So I'm still going to be in this platform. It's still a lot of money to be made. It's just the 16-day plan is not what they say it is. It shouldn't even be up there, because that right there literally turns it into a scam situation. Like if they just took this 16-day plan off, then they would be straight. Or they don't even have to just do a 425% or something. You don't have to have, this ludicrous one right here, because that's the one I went for, just to test out this platform, because I wasn't going to put nothing in here to begin with, but this attracted me enough to invest, and then I brought it to you guys, and a lot of you guys made money. So some good did turn out of this, and some good there's let's look at it's been out for 21 days, made 120 million. I'm not sure how accurate this number is, but it's there. The vast majority of people are using USDT Tron. That's like number one. Tron regulars number two. And I'm thinking, I don't know, the number three is kind of tricky. I see a decent amount of Dogecoin investments. I see a decent amount of BNB investments. I see Tron. So, I see Stellar and XRP as well. So it gets a little tricky. But I can no longer see the Telegram, so that kind of sucks, because I used to like showing you guys how lit the Telegram was. But back to the business, I suppose. So people are putting large amounts of XLM, which is Stellar, and XRP. Well, this is not a large amount, but you guys know. Every now and then you'll catch like a crazy amount. And that's what makes me think that this number is legit. 100 and something million. Like often couldn't even get close to that number. And they were out for maybe 16 days before they rugged. Maybe that's why they rug. I don't know. These guys might rug after this slowdown, but it hasn't slowed down. It's too much fire for this to slow down. Like, in order for this to slow down, it can slow down, but it's going to take time, which means this project will be out for a while. Like, if this project is out for a while, then you can make a lot of money. People are making decent amount of money. I had another supporter show me a screenshot where he was in the 5-day plan. So we're going to do this live. I think he might have had USDT as well. And he put 400 in and got 1,000 out. So let's see. Yep. That's exactly what he did. So this plan does work. He did make $680 profit. He showed me the screenshot and everything. I have another supporter you might see, and I asked him if he would post that in the chat. I think his name is TJ. So shouts out to TJ or T Joy or T Troy. My bad, man. If you see this, post in the chat if you see this video, letting people know that you actually got your investment. Now, what if you wanted to go super hard? What if you had $2,000 to invest and you did 5 $400 stakes for 5 days? then you'll be making $680 a day. And every day, like, because one will end and then one will begin, so to speak. No, after 5 days, all of them will end, and then all you have to do is just restake your initial, which will be $400. So you just be restaking the 400 and taking out that 680 every day until this thing hit the flow. If this lasts for 150 days, like some of these projects do, 200 days, then you'd have made a lot of money. And people do this stuff. It's just a lot of guys don't talk about it, because this, even though this project is very, very explosive, there aren't big YouTubers and content creators talking about it. They're just not. And I'm still a small channel. You know, they can still try to slap me around and just ban me. But if I was a larger YouTuber, I'd probably be able to get that wave or whatever. But I don't really care. You know, I'm not the type of guy that's, oh yeah, let me build a team. I'm not against it. I'm not against commissions. I'm not silly. At least I'm not that silly. But it's not my main aim. That's why I always put something decent in when I invest into these projects myself. Instead of just talking about it, don't put nothing in and just wait for you guys to invest. Like, that'd be weird. I don't like how that feels to even think about that. So that's why I don't do it. But yeah, my 16-day will be over in 7 more days. So 7 more days from Monday. So 7 more days from tomorrow, my 16-day will be over. And I'm just going to show y'all live. I'm just going to do a video. And you're just going to see, because the guy who did his, when he showed me, it was a countdown. So he was showing me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And once he went to his withdrawal, it was like he put 300 in, he got like 360 back. Like, that's with the initial. So he got like $60 profit in 16 days, which is crazy. Because it's super. Like, imagine somebody who would have put like 1,000 in, 5,000, 10,000, thinking they're going to get a crazy return, and their money just get locked. Like, super pissed. And somebody could say, well, you should have known better. Well, if that's the case, then you should have known better for any of these. Like, you can't really say that, because all of these could be bull. Like, when I first got in, what was this, 15 million in here? And I'm like, oh my God, how did they got 15 million? Now they got 100 million more in 9 days. So I don't know when they're going to rug, because they normally do. This guy got 125 Litecoin. Litecoin is at what? $80, $90, 100. I don't remember, but Litecoin is not a super. It's not a cheap token. So if he got 100 or something, so this is 12,000 at least. That's pretty good. So I think that's all I have for you guys. Usually I would show the Telegram, but I can't because I'm blocked. So I'll probably put that somewhere in the title. But yeah, this is like modest investments. Something I would throw in there. $100, you know, $500. Hopefully these guys didn't do the 16-day plan, because, you know, they're not going to get too far with that. Or maybe they will. I just haven't seen anybody up. Every video I post, there's nobody who says they've withdrew from the 60-day plan. Everybody said, oh, I did, but it wasn't what I thought. Or I did and I didn't get nothing. Or I did and it was way less. I haven't seen anything positive. Or they'll say I did the 16, but they won't follow up with, you know, if they got the yield they were looking for. So as you can see, 3,500 online. This project is, they might F around and have a 10,000 people online. Like, how many investors does COTP have? Because this could be something crazy. It's just I wasted my time with that 16-day plan, because by now I could have did 2 5-day plans. And I would have been withdrawn. Because what I would have did is I would have probably put like $200 in a day for 5 days. Let's just check this out, and then I'll get up out of here. So I'd have probably just did something like, hold on, man. You always got to, they be resetting this stuff. I probably would have did something like this and just been making $340 a day right now. I would have just got my fifth, whatchamacallit right now, because it'll be 10 days tomorrow. So I'd have been like, yeah, guys, I would have, you know, I put $200 in a day for 5 days. It's been, what, $1,000 or something. And I made $300, $340 a day. And I would have did that every day for 5 days, and I would have just kept restaking the 200. That's what would have been happening, right? It would have been happening right now. But You live and you learn, because eventually, the way my brain works, eventually I still would have tried this. And what would have ended up happening is I would have just doubled up on that, and then I would have said, oh my God, let me put 2,000 in here. And then I finally would have lost that money. I'd have lost a week, 2 weeks worth of, So I'm the type of guy, I got to get burned for me to understand. So, 'cause I like taking risks. But that's going to be it for the video. All kind of strategies. I got a friend that's gonna be doing $100, and making that 170. So if you got the money, like you got $500, you can just put $100 in every day for 5 days, and then every day after that, you'll make 170 per day, and then you can just restake that $100. Like if I had a 9 to 5, I mean, I'm about to do this without the, but my brain always goes there. Because, anything can happen, and then you got to start over or something. That's unless you got like some crazy money. But if you're responsible, then you don't have to worry about stuff like that. Like you get 300,000. I mean, if you blow that, then it is what it is. But if I was working a 9 to 5, I would have took my check after I paid my bill, and I would have just said, hey, let me try to see if this is gonna happen, and it would have been happening right now. Not saying how long it's gonna last. I'm hoping. They keep talking about, yeah, we got I think it's a robot message, but yeah, we're here for the long run. We got marketing campaigns. Like everybody says that. I can say that with no project. Everybody says that. So, that don't really do much for the boy. But I'm still going, hey, only invest what you're willing to potentially lose. That's what I did. That's why I'm not tripping if this 16th day don't give me what I think. If it does, then hey, y'all gonna see on camera. If it don't, then I'm not going to give up on this project because it's lit, and I don't want to be watching something go to the sky and I'm just standing on the ground watching it happen. I'll go to it with it if it's some benefits with it. And I say that to say I'm still going to be doing the 5 days next. Even if it's $100 a day, I'm going to do 5 days next. That's what I'm going to do. And that's all I have for you guys. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button. And click the bell. Comment down below how you feel about this project. Other than that, and I might be back with like a crop farmer, but there's not really much. This is kind of exciting to talk about. That's why I keep talking about it. But the crops farmers, I haven't given you guys a journey, and that one is pretty much on the way out. I think I might have about a month left of withdrawing from there, and it's not going to be anything too crazy. But we're going to be doing our average videos again when it's time to withdraw from there. But that project is almost pretty much about to be 100 BNB going in. I just hope I can get my money out. Because I got freaking 2 weeks to get my money out of Avarice, whatever. But that's going to be an update, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button. Click the bell. It's your boy Icy. And I'll see you guys on the next video.